Hello and welcome to this gentle somatic class that is designed to help you release very heavy emotions from your back, which is a place that we often hold a lot of our responsibilities and tensions and stresses. So today we're going to work on releasing all of that. We begin right away. I invite you to lie down on your back. Lower yourself gently to your mat here. Find a nice, comfortable position. And spread out your legs here, let them fall to the side. Maybe open your palms up to the sky and feel your spine, your hips, your head connected to the floor. Just come into presence and honor your body for joining you here today, for taking the time to do this class with me and for you. And on the next in-breath, gently bring your knees to your chest here. Take your time, no need to rush. And as you do, grab hold of your knees with the palms of your hands. No need to press here. Just really cradle your knees with your hands here, establishing that safety, that comfort. Maybe let's start rocking from side to side. Feeling that nice massage in the lower back. Perhaps treating this as a nice little treat for yourself, for your spine. No matter how tense or heavy you might be thinking, there's always space for something different in your system. It's always and, not or. You don't have to just feel heavy. You can feel heavy and expanded, heavy and joyful. A few more times, just gently rocking from side to side here, giving your lower back this nice little gentle massage. Whatever feels good in your body. And as it is often with heavy emotions, we tend to put ourselves down because we hold them in our bodies, because we cannot release them. But know that it's okay to hold on to emotions. That's what your body is here for. It is helping you to hold on to things that your mind cannot process yet. So it's all about helping you survive and thrive. And the next in-breath, gently lift up your head here and closing your knees a little bit closer into your chest. And maybe feel that little nice gentle contraction in your core and the rounding of your spine. And let's hang out here for just a moment and notice how even in this contraction, you can feel supported, you can feel safe, and you can feel held. Next out breath, gently start releasing your head back down to the mat, opening up your knees away from your chest just a little bit and releasing that pressure from your hands on your knees. Completely relaxing your upper body, your shoulders onto the mat. And notice if you're still hunching your shoulders if you come down, release those. Imagine you're trying to glue your shoulders down to the mat. And breathe. With the next in-breath, let's repeat. Lift up your head gently. Bring your forehead maybe to your knees and press your knees into your chest. Feel that contraction. Feel the rounding of your spine here. Perhaps invite all those heavy and dense emotions into the practice right now. Whatever that you've been feeling that is camping out in your back, in your whole body, invite it to this moment. No need to dwell on it, just invite it to come into your practice right now so you can work with it. And on the next out breath, start releasing the head back down to the floor, releasing the knees, shoulders come to the mat. And we're going to repeat just a few more times at your own pace here, lifting up for that small contraction. Maybe even pressing with your hands into your knees here to feel that extra tension which you're creating. You're in full control of what's happening in your body right now. And as you do, in full control of your body again, release that tension. Perhaps vocalize your out breaths. Let the breath come out of your chest, of your lungs. Let it clear you. Breath in for contraction. Breath out for expansion. And noticing how it feels in your body to be in control of when you tense and when your body lets go. And know that you have this ability whenever you feel tense and heavy emotions in your back, you can invite them to release, to soften. They do not define you. You cannot only be in one state at the same time. You're a human being, therefore you can experience a multitude of states. And release. Feel free to bring the feet back down to the mat, gently and slowly releasing here. Realign your hips, perhaps move them a little bit. Readjust your spine here so that you're nice and comfortable. And on the next out breath, find your reclining butterfly so the soles of your feet touch together and your knees fall onto the sides. Now is a good time to grab some props if you need to, so some yoga blocks or cushions underneath your knees just to feel nice, comfortable, and open here. Feel free to perhaps even place your hands on your hip bones here and gently feel that connection with your body. Help that nice opening here in your hips. That's gonna help open up your lower back, which so often holds so many emotions, heavy, tense emotions. And on the next in-breath, I invite you to take up your arms and circle them above your head. And when you're connected, turn those arms, straighten them up to the back of the room, really giving yourself a nice stretch, feeling your shoulders touching the mat, expanding the whole spine, your core, your whole body is long. And the next out breath, circle your arms back down, perhaps placing them onto your hip bones here. Let's repeat a few more times with your breath. Breathe in, circle the arms above your head, noticing how this is working your upper back. And pressing the hands away from you towards the back of the room. Stretching out your shoulders, your back. Few more times, just keep going with your breath. Breathing out, placing the hands on your hips. Breathing in, coming up with the arms, the hands, opening up. And noticing if you start feeling a little bit different in your upper body, in your shoulders. Your shoulders and your neck are so often responsible to hold all of that stress of your daily life. That's where you immediately will feel if you're overwhelmed. That's where all of that tension from work, from relationships, holds on to. Few more times, pressing away with the hands and stretching those shoulders. Circle back, down. One last time, opening up the hands, the arms, stretching the shoulders. Well done. Coming back to center. Stay here for just a moment and feel that upper body perhaps vibrating with different motion or emotions, whatever's coming up for you. And whenever you're ready, let's move into our child's pose. So find your nice, comfortable child's pose. Once again, I invite you to grab hold of as many props as you need here to feel really nice and cozy and supported. Perhaps grab some cushions to place below your sit bones, below your torso here. And stretch out your arms in front of you. And before you sink deep into this pose, I invite you to find your nice spider fingers coming up on top of your fingers here and trying to stretch your body, your back, all the way to the front, trying to reach something that's just a little bit in front of your mat. Active child's pose here, stretching, stretching, stretching that upper back. And when you're at your limit, come back down, release the spider fingers, chest to floor, breathe out. On the next in-breath, come up again onto your spider fingers, reach to the front of the mat. Reach, reach, reach. And release, chest to floor. Feel how this is working your spine here. You're activating so much energy. Reach your fingers to the front of the mat and release. Well done. Now leave your right hand where it is and take your left hand and cross it over as far as you can so that you feel this nice side bend here. And your head, your eyes are facing the left hand here, looking through the top of your middle finger, sinking into this side stretch in our child's pose and feeling that side body opening. And as you breathe here, try to drive some of that breath into your left side, into the left side of your back. And imagine with each out breath, you're clearing out any stagnancy and heaviness out of that left back side. Vocalize your breath, loud breaths, if that feels comfortable for you. One more time. Well done. Release the hand. Now come with the left hand to the front of your mat. Cross over with your right hand for a nice side body opening. So the hands are crossing at your elbows. And try to reach as far as you can here. Now focus on your right hand side. Feel that side body stretching and opening. Perhaps feel any tension or heaviness there. And with the next out breath, send the breath to clear any of that emotional stagnancy out of there. Let's repeat 2 more times. Well done. Release the hand, come back into your child's pose and rest here just for a moment. And now for the last pose of this class, we're gonna do a little bit more heart opening because the heart is often the place that holds so much of these heavy, intense emotions. And that influences our back so much. So come and find your nice Sphinx pose here. Your elbows below your shoulders here. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Your neck is nice, elongated and long. Let's just hang out here for a few moments. Feeling perhaps any tension camping out in your upper body here. Fully feel that, don't fight it. Let it be present with you in this practice, in this moment. And once again, let's work with the breath. So on the next out breath, I invite you to imagine that tension from your upper back melting away as the breath moves through the shoulders and their upper body. Well done. You can gently release your Sphinx pose. Perhaps come to recline on one side here. Before you get up through your side to come back into seated. And to close this beautiful practice, I hope you feel energized and looser and softer in your whole spine, in your whole back, in your body. Thank you for joining me. I see you in the next class. Namaste.